We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking the play button. Hopefully you click that like button as well. Hit that like button as well, guys, so we can push this video. Let me know where you're watching this joint from. And if you're feeling extra generous, consider sharing this video by hitting the share button below the video, copying the link, and sharing it on Reddit, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, X, and everything. I'm gonna let y'all know right now before we even get started that mentally I'm not all the way there, dealing with some issues right now. But God is good. God is absolutely amazing. And I know that he won't put more on me than I can bear. And I pray the same for you all as well. Hopefully you woke up in good health, and that your family are okay, that you slept well, that you still have a roof over your head. I mean, that everything's just going well for you and your family. Shout out to Dallas, Texas, North Carolina, Connecticut, East Tennessee, North Dakota. I also want to shout out all of my blues who pulled up to help me out inside of the chat. Shane, what's going on? Nanny's Take on the World. Hello, Michelle. Good morning, Katarina. Good morning. Who else we got up in here? Who else we got up in here this morning? I had them up late last night, so I'm surprised that you guys pulled up to help me out with this morning show this morning. Shout out to Michigan, Kentucky, Alabama, all of you guys. Vegas, and Vegas is in the bed. What's going on, Kim? Kim said, I'm in Vegas and I'm still in the bed and I'm chilling. I wish I could do that too. I gotta get up and get my tail to work. Shout out to St. Louis. Yeah, Michigan, stand up. What's going on, Onaka? Am I saying that right? Onaka Sanders, Onaka, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. We got a great call a great show this morning. Treebeard helped me out tremendously, as he always does. I'm very appreciative of that. We're going to talk about a few things. Here are some of the topics we will discuss. Obviously, Hakeem Jeffries, who we call Temu Obama, he absolutely explodes on Department of Homeland Security. He is pissed off that Trump is keeping all of his promises, doing exactly what he said he was going to do, and it's not looking good for the left because they can't win any races if the right continue to do what they say they're going to do. Unfortunately, they don't have a president in office who would just continue to kick a can down the road for the next 2 years and not do a damn thing and make up excuses. They have somebody who bust in the door ready to get to work, and they don't like that very much. Deals are being made all around the world. They don't like that very much. They don't like it at all. The economy is moving in the right direction. They don't like that very much at all. Canada is back on track with us. They don't like that very much. China has bent the knee. They don't like that very much. Y'all let me know what it is about this administration that the left they're fuming about right now. Just put that in the chat. All right. She said, I despise Hakeem Jeffries. Okay. So Annika, like Monica without the M. Okay. Annika, that's dope. Annika Sanders. Okay. All right. Cool. Annika. Okay. Better late than never. All right, let's go and get into it. Today, we will discuss those topics, but we will also cover these as well. The Wisconsin judge, Hannah Dugan, indicted by a grand jury for assisting criminal aliens in evading ICE, which they all are. It seems like they're all doing it. They're all like, man, forget this administration. We're all going to do whatever we want to do to go against him. We're also going to talk about flooding forces evacuation of 2 Maryland elementary schools that absolutely happened. The president of South Africa, he calls refugees cowards. And also, he's not the only person that's going after the refugees. We got actual American citizens who are going after the refugees. I don't understand this, but they are pissed off at the Africans who are trying to escape being unalived. I don't get that. Here's one I'm right here. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. Let's get it.
Good morning. This is for the South Africans who are going to be entering the United States. This is just a public service announcement. I just wanted to make you aware that the Black people who were students during apartheid, we're grandmas and grandpas now, and we have the air of Gen Z. Mm-hmm. One more thing. I also want to let you know that our president, he has Secret Service, and you will not. Mm-hmm. I also want to tell you that Black people over here are empowered. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. These are just public service announcements. When you get here, sit your ass down and don't touch nothing, because you don't have Secret Service. Okay. Now have the day you deserve.
Now, I don't understand. The reason why I had to play that is because I don't understand the anger and the hate that people have for actual victims. Why are you pissed off at them? Why are you pissed off at them for running to try to save their families' lives? I think majority of the people who are getting just a piece of the story and they believe that these people are gaining favor, I think you need to look at your own blessings and realize that you're safe, you're happy, you're progressing, you're moving forward, and your family are good. Now we have other families from all over the world who are trying to receive that same safety, and they want to be able to feel like they can just breathe as well without the federal government pointing a gun in their face and trying to unalive them for simply being the wrong shade. Black people especially, with everything we've gone through, for as long as we've gone through it, because we're reminded about this on a daily basis, and I'm not even going to get into it, but I will believe that we will be the last ones to look at a group of people who are running from harm and running from danger and trying to threaten them and trying to speak down at them. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. That's a crab in a barrel mentality. I really don't get it. The trauma is starting to really turn us. It's starting to show our true colors. This right here is absolutely, and it's only 59 people. 59 people. Will that number grow? More than likely, but that's 59 people. And if you look at any of the videos from South Africa, you will see that not only is the president and other people who are in power having huge events where they're singing and dancing, talking about unalive the white person, which they call the Boer, and they're singing it and they're having a good time while saying it. Not only do they sing it, but they actually go out and do what they're singing about. And then you have fields of white crosses that represent families like men, women, and children who have been unalive for simply being white. And we're looking at them right now. We're telling them, when you come over here, you shut up and sit down. When you come over here, you're not going to have no protection. We're going to bully you. We're going to do this to you. Why are we so connected to what's going on in South Africa? Why do we not want them to be saved from any type of harm? What is that about? Why do we want to see people go through something like this? I don't get it, man. It's like the hater that see you doing well and they hate it because they can't do well. They see you being blessed, but they hate it because they don't acknowledge their blessings because they are blessed. That's the problem. Most of us are blessed, but we just don't acknowledge our blessings. And we only want to focus on our hardships and the things that make us sad or stress us out, the things that cause anxiety and depression. Those are the things we choose to focus on. But when it comes to other people trying to seek safety for their families, we're making fun of them. I don't get that. Are they trying to model or emulate hateful Americans who look at all immigrants and have nothing but disdain for them? I don't know what the case is. I just can't move that way. That's just not me. I really don't get it. But yeah, um, again, guys, let's go ahead and get into our story, man, because these people are hateful. They're hate filled, and I want to have absolutely no parts with them for real. Here's our boy Hakeem Jeffries, and he's giving a stern message to DHS. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments, guys. And thanks again for pulling up. Make sure you click that like button, man. This is absolutely crazy how people are treating innocent people, man. I don't get it.
Your statement the other day after there was this incident in Newark, you said they better not touch our members.
Correct.
What happens if they were to go and arrest these members, or if they would try to sanction them here in the House of Representatives?
They'll find out.
What would you do?
They'll find out.
Recourse? But doesn't that broach a?
They'll find out.
Doesn't that go across?
That's a red line.
What's the red line though? I know we have this.
It's a red line. It's very clear. First of all, I think that the so-called Homeland Security spokesperson is a joke. It's a joke. They know better than to go down that road, and it's been made loudly and abundantly clear to the Trump administration. We're not going to be intimidated by their tactics to try to force principled opposition from not standing up to their extremism. It hasn't happened during the entirety of this failed term. It didn't happen when Donald Trump temporarily was sitting high in the immediate aftermath of the election. Do you think it's going to happen now when he's the most unpopular president in American history after his first 100 days? Give me a break. No one's intimidated by this dude. No one. And so there are clear lines that they just dare not cross.
There are clear lines that they just dare not cross. What I don't like most about this, and I don't care about his threat that they'll find out. Don't cross the red line, blah, 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 blah. What I don't like is how disingenuous he's being. I don't like how he says President Trump is the most unpopular president after his first 100 days. What? He's the most unpopular president? Where do you get your metrics? Like, I really want to know, where do you get your metrics? Because popularity pushes the needle. If somebody's name or likeness push the needle, then that says that they are popular. Whenever CNN discussed Trump, they had their highest ratings. Whenever MSNBC discussed Trump, they had their highest ratings. Hakeem Jeffries and all of these people, they can't get any type of motion behind them or any type of support from their constituents unless they speak down on the president that they say is not popular. Hakeem Jeffries, you're full of sugar honey iced tea, bro. And although I wanted to see this brother do well, because, and honestly, I wanted to see him do well simply because he's a black man and he has a position, he has a high position and all this other stuff. But I'm over that, man. I'm completely over that. I want to see people do right after being voted into office. I don't just want to see anybody constantly be a mouthpiece and a puppet for the side that voted them into office. Those aren't people that are going to do us any type of good service, in my opinion. Hakeem Jeffries gets in front of a camera every single day and he lies. He does not acknowledge any positivity about where this country is right now. He won't point out numbers. He won't talk about the economy, only when it's going in the wrong direction. All of their thoughts on where the tariffs would take us, they was wrong about it. All of their thoughts on China whooping our tails in a trade war, they were wrong about it. Period. And now he's saying, don't touch us, they'll find out. No, what he was saying was, I don't want to give you an answer that you can check later on when nothing happens. If I tell you that this is going to happen knowing that more than likely nothing's going to happen, then I will come back looking like a liar again. And right now, we're losing far too much on the left because the left is getting their tails beat right now. Y'all are getting y'all tails beat so badly. This is when you know that that a president is doing bad, right? If the presidential nomination happened again tomorrow, would he win again? The answer is, because of his performance so far, he will blow Kamala out the water even more than he did in November. He will crush her. Why? Because he made promises to the people who voted him into office, and he kept those promises. While half of the country cry, bitch, and moan because they're not getting what they want. They're throwing tantrums because they didn't get what they want. That still does not mean that the other half of the world, the other half of the country, we aren't getting what we want. And a lot of the people on the left are sitting back looking, because although y'all complain a lot, your constituents are paying attention, and they see that the moves that Trump is making don't match up with what you guys said what happened on your news stations, on CNN, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, you name it, and other, like the everything else that lends itself to left-leaning publication that only push false narratives, which I do not understand whatsoever. It blows my mind how they just blatantly lied to us, expecting for us to vote them back into office. And I realize it comes from a real place. Like, they're not just coming up with this. They're not just making this up, that if we lie to them, they'll still vote for us. No, they've seen this. This is history. We've seen them. They voted for Kamala. More than 70 million people, allegedly, voted for Kamala, knowing good and well that the Biden administration did nothing but lie to them the entire time. They did not come through with their promises the entire 4 years. They protected a president that was not even there mentally, and they still have nothing to talk and have nothing to show for it. Right here we have Chuck Schumer, right? Chuck, shout out to Chuck Schumer. So Chuck Schumer, where is this video of Chuck Schumer, man? I just now had it pulled up and I don't have it anymore. God dang it. So Chuck Schumer was asked in 2024 about the mental state of Biden. And he said that he was sharp. He said that he was good. And then he was asked again in 2025. You know what his answer was? We need to focus on that now and in the future. We need to focus on where we are right now and stop focusing on the past. Bro, it was just last year. It was just last year when you said it. And now you don't want to focus on it. That's called trying to escape accountability. And we are not going to allow you to do that. Tijuana Border Jumper, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. And good morning, by the way. And guys, don't forget to hit the like button and let me know where you're watching or listening this morning. That would be extremely helpful. We, the people, need to investigate every person in office to see what they have done for us. Let's vote them all out for not doing crap. I agree with that. I think we should vote them all out and then do a revote to get everybody back in. It's like a reset. Kick everybody out, boom, push everybody out, and then we vote for the ones that we want to come in that we know would do the job that they claim that they would do. We look at their record, like we do things the right way. Popularity is all the left talk about. That's all they care about. Productivity is not a thing that's top of mind. They don't care about that. Checks and balances, they don't care about that either. So that's just where we are. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it, and for the message. King Mike's World, what's going on, brother? And good morning. Hopefully you're well. Donald Trump has just ruled. Let me see. Oh, okay. Ruined his presidency in record time, but you'll find out in 2026. Not sure how he ruined his presidency. There's not anything that he did to set us back. I don't see any negatives for any of the moves that he made, but thank you so much for your super chat, big dog. I really appreciate it. All right. And for excuse me. All right, for our next story, we're going to talk about how they are still allowing this young man to graduate. Carmelo Anthony, you all know about Carmelo Anthony. He went to a track meet. He got into an altercation with a young man by the name of Austin Metcalf. Still haven't seen any videos of the physical altercation where they actually fisticuffed, where they actually fought. But I know that enough happened where Carmelo Anthony thought that his life was in danger, and he defended himself by stabbing Austin Metcalf in the heart on school grounds. He was then arrested for murder, and then he was bonded out. His bond was set at $1 million. They went to court and they got it reset to like $250,000. He and his family started a GoFundMe or Give, Send, Go, whatever you want to call it, a donation, what you call it, crowdfunding app, from a crowdfunding app, and they raised more than $600,000. Raised more than $528,000. And now it looks like he would have an opportunity to graduate from high school. Here's the thing. This is my issue with this. I believe that this whole situation is trash. All right. I believe the whole situation is trash. All right. Austin Metcalf's family won't get to see him graduate because Carmelo Anthony decided to unalive him on school grounds. Today, the Metcalfs learned that their son's killer is out on bail and will be allowed to graduate. This family is going through hell right now. All right. Last month, we all know what happened, and now we're here. Because of all of the noise that our country has been making about this situation, they are allowing this young man to do things that most kids wouldn't be able to do if they was just found with a knife in their pockets. If I went to my school, and let me know if I'm wrong, guys. Thumbs up if you think that I'm on point, or thumbs down if you think I'm wrong. If we would go to school and we would walk into class and sit down, and a knife falls out of our pocket, and our teacher sees it, and it's May, or let's say it's April. It's May 14th. It's today. Let's say it's May 14th. It's today. And we are slated to graduate on May 30th. Do you think they will still allow us to graduate? Because last I checked, when you bring a weapon to school without even poking anybody, without even threatening anybody, when you bring a weapon to school, you are kicked out of school. You are at least suspended. And when you're suspended, when there's a big event coming up, usually you're prevented from participating in the big event, like graduations. And this is just us coming to school with the knife, coming to school. If a weapon falls out of our pockets, or if somebody say, let's say somebody say, best auntie ever. What's going on, best auntie ever? Nice seeing you. Or Katarina, or Shane, or one of my blues. Let's say somebody say one of them got a gun in their locker. And then the teacher calls down one of the other administrators from the office, the vice principal or the principal, and they walk down with security and they pick you up. They say, okay, come on with us. We're going to your locker right now. We're going to check your locker and make sure you don't have any weapons inside of your locker. They check the locker and they find a gun, or they find a knife inside of your locker. You will be suspended. You will be suspended. And in some schools, you might even be kicked out of the school. And this is without, you might even be expelled. Yes, that's Auntie Ever. You might even be expelled. And that's without using it against somebody. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's just how that goes. But this young man, because of where this country is right now, how we're so fueled by ignorance, how we dial into stupid things like race, and we try to incorporate politics into every daggone thing. A person who actually killed another student is going to potentially graduate from high school. This right here is ridiculous. It's a slap in the face of the person who lost their son. Now, understand this, guys. I'm not even talking about whether or not he was in the right or if he was in the wrong for unaliving anybody. I'm not even talking about whether or not he should have defended himself. I'm not even taking a position, none of that. We're just simply talking about the fact that he had a knife and he's still being shown favor. I don't get it. But that's where our country is today. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I can say that with a smile on my face because of the goodness of God. That's the only reason why I can say it with a smile on my face. And somebody said it's black privilege. Lisa LMC, pretty. I cannot believe that you said that it's black privilege. Why? Because that is truth. And it's very dangerous to talk about the truth, to be truthful nowadays. That right there is called black privilege. And I'm sure there's some black people, more than likely, inside of the chat who will despise the fact that you said that. That's called black privilege. I've been talking about black privilege for years, but nobody want to discuss it. Why? Because of slavery. They say because of slavery, because of Jim Crow, because of the civil rights movement, because of police doing what they do to black people, and we making it bigger than it actually is on the news. Because here's the reality. And I'm not trying to say that there aren't any bad cops out there. There are. There are some bad cops out there. There are some extremely racist cops out there. And I'm talking about when I say racist, people automatically assume I'm only talking about white people. I'm not, man. We need to move on from that. Racism is a negative thought process, is a negative action that is performed by every single race. It just is. If you are extremely negative towards somebody simply because of the color of their skin, you're racist. You're being racist. And that's whether you're black, white, Asian, or other. I just now saw a chart the other day, and it was talking about who's the most racist people toward black people. Asians was number one on the list. Asian people were number one on the list. And guess what? In black communities, we love Asians. We eat their food all the time from carry-outs. We go to their stores to buy their hair, their clip-on nails, their barbering equipment, their beauty supply, their beauty salon equipment, everything. I'm talking about in those hair shops. We go up in there and we frequent them all the time. Our women, they go get their nails done every week or every 2 weeks from the Asians. We love the Asians. And guess what? Most of them probably don't love us, but they're just being kind because you're a customer and you don't care. As long as you get what you want, you don't care about racism. They sit there and they talk about us in their native tongue while we're getting service from them, and we still frequent them all the time. There's many videos of us because of the narrative that's painted about racist police. There's videos of us being pulled over by police and being treated respectfully by the police, but it's us that's over the top aggressive. It's us that's trying to push them to say something or push them to do something. It's us. Then when it goes too far left, then we have something to say. Oh, well, you ain't gotta be arresting them like that. You ain't gotta be hitting them like that. You ain't gotta be. like all of the passersby, all the people that decide to put their phones in your face because now they want to be a part of the story and they don't know a damn thing. I know so many people that was outside still committing whatever for a long time. And they will tell you that bad police come in all shapes and sizes and colors and all of that. And a lot of times, the worst ones look just like you. The ones who beat up and unalive white people are white. The ones who beat up and unalive black people are black. The ones who beat up and unalive Hispanics are the Hispanic ones. So forth and so on. It just is what it is. But we continue to try to paint certain narratives just to support our own subgroups that we hang around in. We sit around and we complain and we just bitch and moan with all the time. We feel comfortable. It's like our church group or our barbershops or our neighborhoods, and we just sit around and just complain all the time and not really discuss anything that will move us forward. So that being said, I think that this is egregious, man. I think it's sad that the family even has to consider going through this right here. If this was my son, bro, I don't even know what I would say. I don't even know if I wouldn't be, honestly, I might not even be free. I might not even be a free man. I might do something. I'm sure that I might do something. It's sad, bro. It's sad, the state of affairs that we're in. It really is. Thank you so much for the super chat, Pineapple Breeze. Would you be willing to do a hood tour with Officer Tatum, just like how he did with the college tours? No lie, we need it in the Black community. To be honest with you, man, I would love to go anywhere and speak to anyone who need to hear a positive message from a person that look like them, but don't necessarily have the same ideologies as them. I wouldn't mind that at all. Thing is, will it be received? Because I'm not in the business of trying to sell somebody common sense. I don't want to sell you common sense. I don't want to force you to do your own research. I don't want to force you to look out for your community more than you look out for your own self. Like, you can look out the window and see that the person that's terrorizing the neighborhood is not an opposite shade of you. You can walk out the door and look down the street and you see that the person that's committing these crimes do not look different than you. And think again, I'm not even talking about whether you're black, white, or other. I mean, whether you're just being black. I'm talking about if you are Hispanic and you live in a Hispanic community and you go outside, the people that are committing the crimes in that area are Hispanic. If you're white, it's the same. If you're black, it's the same. I just think that it's very immature of us to continue to beat that same ridiculous drum over and over and over again. So yeah, I would love to beat the block with anybody that's on this type of work. I used to do it when I was in church. We used to just walk down the street and talk to people about Jesus, talk to people about God. You know what I mean? Read Bible scriptures together, pray for people right there on the spot. So I'm not a stranger to ministry. This right here, what's inside of this super chat, this right here is similar to ministry. You're just walking down the block and giving people the truth. The thing is, will they hear you? Will they at least have a conversation with you about it? Will they be objective enough to listen to what you're saying so that they can learn something? Or will they just listen to what you're saying so that they can hit you with their own facts that go against what you're saying? You know what I mean? Because that's usually how it is. No, people always want to think that they're in the spar. I mean, they're sparring back and forth with you. They're fighting with you. I don't want to fight with nobody. I don't want to debate nobody. I would much rather have conversations, have some discussions, and just let people know that we are the reason why we're in the situations that we're in. period. Back in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, the 1990s, the reason why we was progressing is because our people were positive. They was trying to move forward. They was still fighting for whatever they was fighting for, but they was moving forward. Not only that, certain things that they held close to them, we don't anymore. Like family values. We don't do that anymore. We look at that as a white nationalism type of thing, as a Christian type of thing. Like maybe we shouldn't get married. What's the point of getting married? What's the point of being in a relationship? And it's the most dumbest thing ever. Just because I have a baby with you, that means I got to be married to you? It's the dumbest thing ever. The answer is yes. Emphatically, yes. When you start when you start a family, your job is to make sure that you watch over that family. It's your job. It's our job. The household is our job. And if it's just me and I'm just popping off babies at this address, and then I'm going to go pop a baby over on this address and then leave another baby in this address, how does that move our community forward? How does that move our people forward? How does that move our country forward? We got to be aligned, man. And now, right now, we're not. So yes, if Officer Tatum hit me up and say, yo, LFR Van, hey Van, I'm going to this place. He can go to the suburbs. He can go to the hood. He can go to where it's really nice or a college campus or something like that. I'm there for it. I'm there for it because I know what I stand on. And plus, it's easy for me to speak about my own things that I stand on ad nauseum because I only speak my life. I say the same things that I teach my children. Whatever me and my wife speak to them about that help them become the young, amazing adults that they are right now. That's the same thing I say to everybody else. My daughter, Gravy, who just now finished her second year in college as an engineering student. Shout out to my daughter, Gravy. She just now sent me this right here, and I have to show you guys this because she texted this to the family group and just yesterday. And these are her grades. If you can see that, her grades after finishing her second year in college, all 4.0s. 4.0 GPA in every single class. She's moving on to become a junior in college. She takes her education extremely seriously. She takes her future seriously. But guess what? And this may shake some things up a little bit, but she's still a fan of hip hop. She knows probably every Nicki Minaj song that ever came out. She probably knows every Drake song that came out. Not only do she know them, but she's very skilled. She can rap them. She can sing them. She's still culturally locked in. That's because I don't push my kids away from Black culture. That's not what I do. I'm a product of it. I love Black culture. It's just certain parts of it, that victimization, that oppression mindset type of thing. Whereas every single conversation we're having, I got to point out the differences in fairness. I got to point out the fact that maybe I'm still a victim, maybe I'm not. That right there is weak to me. It's weak. But my kids, we're still locked in. My wife, she's still locked in with Black culture. She votes nothing but blue. That's what she still votes blue no matter who. I just moved on from that as the leader, because as the leader of a household, you can't continue to do what the community is doing simply because they're doing it. You got to make up your own mind and you got to blaze your own trail. And that's exactly what I did as the husband. And if I got a beef with my wife for a little bit about voting for Trump, whom she still don't want to hear about any of his positives or any of his accomplishments, she still look at things the same way that King Mike looks at it, that he ruined the presidency. It's the most foolish thing ever. It's foolish. The left has been talking about how Trump is making things worse, how Trump is you got people who know about the economy and have made millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're saying these tariffs are going to ruin everything. These tariffs, these tariffs, these tariffs. What are the tariffs doing now? The tariffs are moving us in the right direction. The tariffs have us on the winning side again. At first we were losing, but now we're on the winning side. And not only are we on the winning side, we're doing it under our own demands. We're saying that this is how it's going to be, or we're not doing business with you. And these other countries, they play tough at first, acting like they can stand on their own. But then when reality hits and sets in, and they look at their books and they see that their banks are closing down in China, they see that they're losing hundreds of millions of dollars very quickly. Their lifeline is falling from beneath them very quickly. They come back and they say, you know what, let's do business. Hat in hand, I apologize. What did you say about tariffs? Okay, so if we pay more on this, okay, yeah. That's how it is, bro. We actually got a man in office that knows how to do business. And the rest of our country just needs to wake up and allow it to happen, bro. As a matter of fact, root him on. Want him to succeed. Want your president to succeed. He's not just bringing tens of millions of illegal immigrants over here to boost the economy falsely. He's not just bringing tens of millions of illegal immigrants over here trying to create new voters so that he can force himself to stay in office or stay in power. He's not doing that. This dude said, I got 4 years to do a job. I'm going to hit the ground running. My first 100 days, I'm going to do way more than the last president did in his whole administration, in his whole 4 years of being a president. Is he lying? Let me know in the comments, just with a thumbs up, if you think that Trump has done more in the last 100 days than Biden has done in the last 4 years as president. If he's lying, cool. We'll fall back. We'll be like, okay, cool. You're right. You got this. Unfortunately, Trump is kicking butt, man. I say unfortunately to all of you blue hearts out there, all of you people out there that just won't move away from being a blue-hearted person. Like, I get it. This guy that's on the right, and also you need to understand this too, it's not about being a Democrat or Republican with Trump. It's not. It's not. He don't get along with Democrats or Republicans like that. Like, the dude is just strictly business, strictly people. He's like, let's just move this forward, man. Let's go. Let's move. And I love how it's being handled. So thank you so much for the super chat. I most certainly would link up with Officer Tatum and do some amazing things if I was in fact invited. That would be dope. Actually, I would be elated to do some business with Officer Tatum. I think that would be dope. All right, let's go and jump into it, guys. We have a new story. Wisconsin judge. So this Wisconsin judge, and who need to be in damn jail, in my opinion. So a federal grand jury indicted Judge Hannah Dugan on charges of concealing an individual to prevent arrest and obstruction, allowing the case against her to proceed. The charges stem from an incident in April 2025 where she allegedly helped a man avoid immigration authorities. On April 18th, 2025, Dugan is accused of directing Eduardo Flores Ruiz, a Mexican national, facing misdemeanor battery charges, and his attorney to exit her courtroom through a non-public jury door after learning that Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents were waiting to arrest him with an administrative warrant. Flores Ruiz was apprehended outside the courthouse after a foot chase. The arrest and indictment are part of an escalating conflict between President Trump's administration and local authorities over aggressive immigration enforcement policies. Democrats argue that the Trump administration is targeting Dugan to intimidate judges who oppose its immigration crackdown. Following her arrest, The Wisconsin Supreme Court suspended Dugan on April 29th, 2025, citing the need to maintain public trust in the judiciary. The suspension is temporary, pending the resolution of her federal charges. Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson criticized the arrest, warning it could deter residents from attending court, thus undermining public safety. Democratic Representative Gwen Moore called the arrest an overreach by the Trump administration, while Republican Senator John Cornyn supported the prosecution, emphasizing that no one is above the law. Let's just call a spade a spade. This lady blocked the doors to let an illegal immigrant have enough time to evade law enforcement. Woman, you are law enforcement. How are you allowing a criminal to evade law enforcement? I'm not even a lawyer. I'm not a judge. I'm not a police security guard. I'm not even a snitch. But I can see how wrong she was in this. How is it that people are saying that this is just some type of Trump thing? This is a Trump administration overreach type of thing. It's an aggressive immigration enforcement thing. Like, Democrats are arguing that they're targeting Dugan, trying to intimidate judges. No, they're just trying to get you to do your daggone jobs. That's it. Dugan is not that special of a human being to be targeted by the president. I'm sorry to say it that way, but she just isn't. So you mean to tell me that a judge can block a doorway for an illegal immigrant and be suspended from being a judge, but yet a young man can unalive another kid on school grounds and still be able to graduate? Please make that make sense. Somebody make that make sense. Hydro Man, thank you so much for the super chat, and good morning, by the way. My uncle said you can walk through life blind. You can walk life blind and keep running into walls, and walk with your eyes open and see what's around you. Much love to your uncle for letting you know to keep your third eye open. What your uncle is explaining to you is the original meaning of woke. That's the original meaning of being woke. Making sure you keep your eyes open and your third eye open as well, so you can see beyond the bull sugar honey iced tea, or the bull jive, like Shannon Sharp say, so that you not run into any walls, so that you not run into any issues. That's exactly what's happening here. So yeah, keep your eyes open, guys. Pay attention. Don't fall into any of this BS that's happening. This fake outrage that people have, trying to make you believe that they actually are afraid of certain things, or they're actually so pissed off about certain. They're not. They're not. I've seen people cry and fall all over the place and be so pissed off. And then 20 minutes later, they joking and laughing and partying and smoking and drinking. And people they just go through things, man. It's just, people are on emotional roller coasters. It's just, I don't allow people who let their emotions lead them. I don't let those people guide me in no way, shape, or form, because emotions are too finicky. They're not solid enough. There's no thought in emotions. It really isn't. I'm no longer led with my heart like I was when I was a youngin'. When I was a kid, I was led with my heart. If it feels right, do it. If I want to do it, and I do it because I just want to, I want other people to feel this way and feel that way. Nah, it's not about that anymore. It's not. Facts over feelings. Nobody cares about your feelings whatsoever. And we need to stop forcing people to care about our feelings. It's BS, man. Our next story. Flooding forces evacuation and of 2 Maryland. Thank you so much, Hydro Man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you again. And thank you to everybody who have pulled up. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. Flooding has forced evacuation of 2 Maryland schools, 2 Maryland elementary schools, as flash flood emergency was issued. All right. So in this story right here, a flash flood emergency was issued for Western Point, Luke, and Barton in Allegheny County, Maryland, after up to 5 inches of rain fell by Tuesday afternoon, with rainfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. This caused widespread flooding, necessitating emergency responses. Approximately 200 students and teachers from Western Point Elementary School were evacuated by motorized boats to a nearby church due to severe flooding. Georges Creek Elementary School in what's this? Is Lonaconing? I don't know if I'm reading this right. Was also evacuated, with students relocated to a nearby high school. The Allegheny County Sheriff's Office led evacuation efforts, with Maryland State Police assisting in student reunification. Multiple water rescues occurred and no injuries were reported. Westmar Middle School students were instructed to shelter in place. A flood watch was in effect across parts of Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania until Wednesday morning. The flooding caused road closures, delaying family reunifications, and officials urged drivers to avoid flooded roadways. The flooding was driven by heavy rain and showers, with some areas expecting strong to severe storms capable of producing hail, damaging winds, and isolated tornadoes, particularly in East Central North Carolina and Virginia. All right. So we have that there. Our next story is the president of South Africa calls refugees cowards. Yeah, he called the refugees cowards. They are cowards for trying to leave us while we're trying to unalive them. How dare you run away from us when we want to get rid of you? Don't leave us. We're not finished. Why is Trump saving you? We're mad. We're so angry. Thank you so much for the super chat, Hydra Man. 5,002. Appreciate you, brother. I live in Wisconsin, and Dems don't give 2 sugar honey iced teas about Milwaukee. You should see what the north side of Milwaukee looks like. It pisses me off, and this lady needs her license taken away and be locked up. The lady he's talking about is let me see. Let me put this up here again. Is Judge Dugan. Judge Dugan, who is being indicted right now. So he's saying that she go ahead and remove her, bro. Like, she's done. But I'm sorry that it looked that way, bro. But it's just something that y'all got to go through and continue to fight and vote these people out. Vote these people out, man, and just continue to pray. Pray for the best, man. That's all I can say. For real. Pray for the best. To be honest, that's all any of us could do. It's unfortunate, but that's where we are right now. All right. So in South Africa, and thank you so much for the super chat again, brother. South Africa are going through some sugar honey iced tea. We decide to step in and help. And the country is going back and forth right now, trying to figure out if that's the best thing to do. President Cyril Ramaphosa labeled a group of 59 white South Africans, primarily Afrikaners, as cowards for moving to the United States after being granted refugee status by President Donald Trump. He suggested they were running away from South Africa's challenges and predicted they would return, stating they'll be back soon. The group arrived in the U.S. on Monday, May 12, 2025, claiming racial discrimination in South Africa. Trump's administration approved their refugee status, a decision that sparked controversy. Ramaphosa argued that these individuals did not meet the criteria for refugee status, emphasizing South Africans' resilience in facing domestic issues. The coward remark provoked backlash on social media, with some users condemning it as an insult to white South Africans who felt persecuted. Others supported Ramaphosa's call for unity to address South Africa's challenges, as noted in X posts. All right, so let me put, I don't have an X post. All right. Ramaphosa challenged the legitimacy of their refugee claims, stating they don't fit the bill for such status. The U.S. Embassy in South Africa outlined specific criteria for refugee resettlement, which became a point of contention in the debate. The incident highlighted tensions between South Africa and the U.S. over immigration policies and raised questions about racial dynamics and national unity in South Africa. With Ramaphosa, and if I'm butchering his name, my bad, gang, I'm urging citizens to stay and contribute to solving the country's problems. Let me tell you something, brother. If you are always telling people, encouraging other Africans to unalive me and my family, I'm gone too. It's nothing to talk about. And why is it that he's trying so hard to revoke their refugee status in the eyes of another country? What's that about? Let me tell you something. If United States citizens wanted to go to another country by the hundreds or even by the thousands, President Trump would not give a daggone. He'd be like, you know what? Good luck. Good luck. Enjoy. Enjoy. All these Hollywood stars, they claim that they're moving to Canada or they're moving to the UK or they're moving to Africa, or they're moving to all these other places. You don't see any Republicans, none. And if I'm lying, please feel free to correct me inside the chat. You don't see any Republicans or anybody trying to stop people or prevent anybody from moving to another country. We actually encourage it. You don't like it here, go somewhere else. It is what it is. It is what it is. I personally don't mind when people take a bold move to put their family in a better position. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. And plus, this president does not have a leg to stand on. These people are tired of being targeted, man. And now they come over with American flags and all that. But this also shows the hate that we have going on in our country, right? Because people see their skin complexion and they automatically get upset. They automatically get upset. I came across this one video, man, of this dude talking about them. As a matter of fact, this dude is somebody that y'all are quite familiar with. His name is Don Lemon. I'm going to show y'all this right quick. This is crazy. They are so upset that people are trying to put themselves and their families in a better position. I want to show y'all this. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments, man. And hit the like button. Also, gang, I have to say this. If you are a content creator, business owner, artist, or coach, and you're looking for a little bit of help in your content creation, please email me with the word VIP, the acronym VIP, so that we can take care of you. I have a media company that will produce all of your videos. All you have to do is sit in front of the screen, record your videos. All right. I'll show you exactly how to do it. As a matter of fact, I will be on the screen with you, and that's it. And the next day, you will have edited videos, thumbnails, descriptions, and all of that already posted to your YouTube channel. All you got to do is schedule them. Reach out to me with VIP. Email me with that, and we will discuss this further. Also, if you're looking to get into content creation, you haven't started your journey yet, I would love to take that journey with you. Consider getting our YouTube course that's in the very first link in the descriptions. Check it out. We have more than 100 people who have grabbed it. We have a bunch of people who pull up to our private group calls in our private Facebook group, and we get on those 3 to 5 days per week. And if you get in and you speak to these people, they'll let you know that it's actually worth it. I would love to have to help you in your journey. Just reach out to me. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. This is y'all boy Don Lemon. And he is also mad about the 59 Afrikaners.
About the white Afrikaners who were allowed into the country and what that means for the black folks and the black farmers, what's going to end up, and the black farmers who've lost so much land over the decades here in the United States because of the racist policies. What does this do? What does this mean? When you see this, what do you think?
Well, Don, this is a slap in the face to America's black farmers right now. Here you have the President of the United States flying in white farmers.
About the white Afrikaners who were allowed.
Now, I'm not going to play the whole thing, and only because I just want y'all to see how Don Lemon, when he speaks, he represents a community of people who think like him. I just want y'all to understand that part. When Don Lemon goes live, right now we have like 600 people on the live stream from YouTube, and it's like 2,000 overall. When Don Lemon goes live, this brother has tens of thousands of people in his live streams. Members only live streams. People who are financially invested in his live streams. And the way that he presented the question was, how do you feel about the 59 individuals from South Africa being flown over here from Trump's racist policies? Like, the way that he's setting it up is, let's talk about racism. Let's talk about how we're down bad. Let's talk about how you're about to get the short end of the stick as a farmer. Let's talk about how you're oppressed. Let's talk about how you're a victim. Let's talk about how Trump's saving these people is going to be bad for you. Let me tell you something. Other people's blessings don't negatively affect you. There's more than enough for all of us. But the thing is, we have individuals with platforms like Don Lemon's, whose job is to separate us, whose job is to place a little bit of hate in the room so that we can focus on that. And this guy was about to run with it. He's about to run with it. Those 59 people that are coming over here from South Africa does not negatively impact this farmer. Now, the optics. What he's talking about specifically is the optics. Here we are moving millions of people out of this country who have some melanin to their skin. And they're from all these other countries. But yet we're bringing people over from South Africa and all of them are white. That's not a good look. How do you feel about that? How do you feel that your life is about to go to sugar honey iced tea, that you're about to be trash, that you're being moved over to the side? You're being replaced by white people from South Africa. How do you feel about that, black farmer? And then he's, okay, I got to respond to this. It's BS. How can you honestly answer something like that? How can you bring me to your channel? You allow me to appear on your platform. You're interviewing me, and your question to me is, how do I feel about getting the short end of the stick and knowing that my future is going to sugar honey iced tea because our president is so racist that he want to save some refugees from another country from being slain, all because they're white? How can you answer that? Don Lemon, you are disingenuous, bro. And you actually have an opportunity to do something good. I will say choose that rather than the dollar. You have a group of individuals that you have to appease. And I get that. You have your fan base that you need to take care of first and foremost. But you don't have to go down this road. You're going to, because you have no character. None. You're going to continue to complain about white men being bad when you're actually married to one. That makes no sense to me. You're going to tell this farmer that his life is pretty much over because he's about to be replaced by some white people that's being shown favor by the president? How do you feel that you're being unfairly treated and they're receiving this, and this, and you're not receiving the daggone thing? It's just ridiculous, man. It's dumb. It's dumb. But I'm not just going to say that. Please let me know what y'all think about it. How do y'all feel about it in the comments? Let me know how you feel about that. The fact that the president of South Africa is not only taunting refugees who are trying to leave, he's saying we need to fix the problems. Come back so we can fix the problems. I'm sorry, what? You're literally chasing me with a machete and you're talking about come back. I'm not going to hurt you. You're literally chasing me with a machete. You're chasing me with guns. Your soldiers are seeking us out because of the color of our skin. And you said, come on back. We're not going to hurt you. But you got a machete behind your back. Come on back. I promise not to hurt you. I'm just going to give you a hug. Come on back. Don't run away from your problems. We're all South Africans here. Come on. We love you here. Come on. I want to invite you to our next event where we talk about killing you, where we sing songs about unaliving you and your family. Come on back. Don't be cowards and run to President Trump, who's trying to save you, all because you're a white man. Just in case y'all didn't know, they also said that Trump he's pretty much a hand of Israel. He's doing whatever Israel wants him to do. But he's been making moves that even Israel is like, wait a minute, bro, what? I thought that you was 100% with us. What in the world are you doing over there? Trump is tired of all the BS that's happening around the world, bro. When he sat in that interview and he said, I'm just tired of people dying, he meant it. Not only here, but everywhere. He's trying to be one of those he's actually trying to be a good president, and people won't even give him an opportunity to do so. They won't even give him an opportunity to try. They're like, nope. Our job is to bash you. Our job is to focus on the negative. Let's focus on these 59 people. What about the tens of millions of people that buy it and claim that we can't do nothing about it? We can't close the border. That's nothing that we can do. It's the border bill. Every time Kamala gets on camera, the border bill, the border bill, the border bill. And who's stopping it? Trump. He's calling all his friends and saying that, telling them not to vote for the border bill, not to support the border bill. Then we go and take a peek at the border bill. And what's on the border bill? $56 billion for Ukraine. They was trying to sneak it past us and try to act like the problem that we made can only be fixed by this bill. And if you sign this bill, we push this bill through, we get to do what we want to do and funnel money. And continue to give money to Ukraine because they're in dire need. And I still don't have an issue with supporting other countries if they are in need. That's our position. We're the United States of America. We are literally the most powerful nation in the world. We are literally that. We're top dog. And you all know already, if you're a Christian, you already know this. To whom much is given, you guys know the rest. Feel free to finish that inside the chat. To whom much is given, we are the United States of America. To whom much is given, much is required, man. We have a lot of responsibility on our shoulders. And now we have American citizens who don't want to see anybody else blessed by our blessings. I don't understand that. Thank you so much for the super chat, Shane. I appreciate you. Can you show my wife some love? One of her pets died this morning, so I just need you to lift her heart. She kept asking 3 times when your show was coming on. Shout out to Shane's wife, man. Hey, Shane's wife, we have first of all, sorry for the loss of your pet. Sorry for the loss of your pet. I don't know how long you guys had it. Had your dog? Was it your dog? Probably your dog, but I know the longer that we have our pets, they become family. They become family. So I'm sorry for the loss of your pet. But everything will be all right. And I just appreciate you being a loving individual. And the fact that you support the channel and you support us, that's like a cherry on top, you know what I mean, with whipped cream. That being said, I hope you guys heal from this and that you're okay and that your family members, I don't know how young your children are, if they're connected emotionally with your pet, but hopefully everything will be cool. Much love to you and Shane. Shane is a dope guy. I love the fact that he's always here helping out in the chat or just communicating, keeping spirits up. But hopefully you feel better. Much love to you. And Shane, thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you for being a good husband, man. I have to say that. And a good husband is subjective, but the fact that you're taking a moment out of your day to show some love to your wife for losing a pet, yo, that means that's huge, man. Shout out to you. She picked a good one. Your wife picked a good one, brother. Yeah, shout out to you, man. Luke, you're spot on with refugees from South Africa. Thank you so much, Luke. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, and good morning. Thank you, Van, for standing up against racism, no matter the shade. 100% spot on. Maryland's artistry. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. Good morning, and hopefully you have an amazing day. Hydroman 5002. You can't take care of someone else's house if you can't even take care of your own. 1000%. In my opinion, that's what Jordan B. Peterson was talking about. When Jordan Peterson talks about making up your own bed, that's what he's talking about. You must first take care of your own home before you can take care of your community. And before you can take care of your community, before you can take care of your county that you live in, you got to take care of your community. Before you can take care of your city, you got to take care of your county. So it's your home, your community, your county, your city, your state, your country. That's how that works. But you cannot feed anybody else unless you're able to feed yourself. When you're on an airplane, when the lady stands up and they give you all the instruction, or the man stands up and give you all the instructions of what to do in the event of a plane crash, they tell you to make sure you put on your own oxygen mask first before you can help somebody with theirs. What's the point of you falling out and almost dying and you're trying to help somebody else out at the same time? Take care of your own house first. And that's something that the United States needed to do. And that's something that we're doing now. Let me tell you something. For all the people who hate Trump, I have to say this. For all the people who hate Trump, I want y'all to understand this. If Biden had done a good job, Trump wouldn't be in office right now. If the Democrats didn't do anything but lie to us, if they took care of us, if they didn't flood our country with illegal immigrants, Trump would not be president right now. So it's not the hate-filled Americans who just voted for Trump because they hate black and brown people. No, that's not why Trump is in office. Trump is in office because you guys, the Democrats, you guys tried to use immigrants as pawns, black people's problems and issues and oppressions as main issues in order to manipulate people into keeping you in office. Manipulation is not ever, well, it is a tool, but it's no reason to vote somebody into office. You guys fumbled the bag. Y'all had a majority on everything. Y'all could have kept it going, but you fumbled the bag. Now MAGA has taken over and you're sad. Stop being so butthurt. Get with the program and understand that we're trying to correct what has been messed up for the last 4 years. We're trying to right their wrongs. All right? That's it. It was necessary. When dad comes home, the kids need to clean the hell up and do right. If they was telling mom, I'll do it later, mom. I'm gonna do it later. When dad comes in the house, huh, dad in the house. We gotta go do this. We gotta hurry up. That's how that work. A man is in the building. Do what we said we was going to do. And now Trump is running things the way that he's supposed to, and that's where we are. Not only do we have enough to take care of us now, but we're able to take care of other countries too. So we're taking care of America first with American first policies. And then we're extending our branch to other places. That's how that's supposed to go. So you're absolutely right. We got to take care of our own homes. So that's where we are. Thank you, Hydro Man, brother. Appreciate you. 1320 Bushido. Morning, Van. Not to cut you, but I just saw on Insta, Trump approved a $1.4 billion grant for North Carolina homes. I think also for Hawaii. Wow. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what the grants are about, but let me tell you something right now. If it's only in white areas, America's going to be mad. They're going to be pissed. If it ain't a whole bunch of black people in those spaces that he's about to bless, America's about to be pissed. Don Lemon is about to do some shows. He's going to be excited. Don Lemon gets excited when something racist happens. Oh my God, if he think it's racist, can I tie it into racism? Can we in any type of way make sure that this be like a racist topic at all? No? We can make it racist? Yes. Let's go. I'm ready. Do the thumbnail. Somebody schedule this live stream. I'm ready. Somebody come do my makeup. Can I pet my dog first? So shout out to Trump for doing some big things. But guess what? They're not going to discuss this unless it's they deem it to be racist. If Trump goes to North Carolina with $1.4 billion, right? And he puts it in the hands of black leaders. MSNBC and CNN won't even report it. They would probably say he's trying to buy support from the black community. He's trying to, it's a guilt payment. He's paying from white guilt. That's a white guilt payment. They will come up with whatever they possibly can to push that racist narrative. So yeah, there you have it. Let me see here. Shout out to Jeff, Yankee Jeff. What's going on, brother? I heard that Deshaun and all them guys, y'all just now had another good time. I need to learn how to golf, man. I need to learn how to golf so that I can pull up and be a part of what y'all got going on, because y'all are killing it. Have you ever noticed you have never seen Sonny Halston and Don Lemon in the same place? They might be the same people. They might be the same people. Get out of here. They might be the same people. Wow. Never thought about that. Sheesh. Hold on one second. They might be the same people. I'm Googling now. Are Sonny Halston and Don Lemon the same people? Grok says no. But Grok also says this. And thank you so much for the super chat, Yankee Jeff. I appreciate you, man. You are absolutely dope. You have been a blessing to many people. And for that, I say thank you, brother. Thank you. Also, we have Mika. Good morning, Mika. Don Lemon need to worry about glitter. Good morning. You're not supposed to make fun of our gay people. That will get you canceled. Check out Sonny Halston when she said yesterday. she actually said that the Pope is black. Hit the like button, gang.
There's one other thing that's also very interesting to me because President Trump, as you remember, called Haiti a certain type of country. As it turns out, our new American Pope has Haitian and black roots. So we actually have a black Pope. Apparently, it's like chef's kiss for me. So apparently both of his maternal grandparents are described as black, Haitian, or mulatto in several census documents. And on their marriage license, the grandfather's birth place is Haiti, listed as Haiti. Her birthplace is listed as born in New Orleans. They were identified as people of color. But in 1920, when they migrated to Chicago, the census reflected their race as white.
So I'm loving everything about this Pope.
I'm really enjoying it.
I like, there's like this picture of him on a donkey in Peru that I mean, it's just, he's bringing me so much joy.
Yep, he looks black to me. He definitely looks black to me. Yep. He looks black. Very much so. Sonny Halston is using the racist 1% drop, one drop rule. This came from way back in the day, and she's still using it. And I wonder why. I don't wonder why. The reason why she's doing it is because her family are well versed in this. Don't forget, Sonny Halston's family were slaveholders. So it's not a long shot for her to use the one drop rule. But this brother right here, yeah, we kind of look like twins. If I was on a horse right beside him, you wouldn't know the difference between us. Yep, he black. That's black right there. He look Haitian. He look Jamaican. He is as black as Kamala. That's how black he is. He is just as black as Kamala. Just haven't spent as much time in the sun. But if he stay on that donkey for a little while longer, that melanin will catch up with mine. And you can show your true blackness, my brother. Right on, brother. Stay woke out there. Watch out for the white police, brother. They hate seeing us do well. You know how they feel about us when we become the Pope. Stay black. These are our people in office. I mean, I'm sorry, not in office. I apologize. Not in office, not in office. These are the people who represent our country on a grand platform like ABC, from ABC, and just say sugar honey iced tea like this. And then they cut on that applause symbol. And then next thing you know, everybody start clapping because that's what they're supposed to. That's what they were there for. When they was in that line to come into the View studios and sit down in the audience, they agreed that we will participate and we will be joyful and we'll be happy and we will love on you guys. And I doubt there's not one man in the office, in the audience. Yeah. Also, did you guys know that this new Pope, he is vehemently against transgender ideology. He's against it. But that's something that they won't discuss because it does not appease their base. So that's where they are right now. So yeah, Sonny Halston, you are absolutely right. This brother is black as hell. Huh? And because of that, he's about to be arrested. Thank you so much for the super chat, Queen B. I need you to sing to me. So sorry for your family's loss. Much love and many prayers. Don and Sonny could pass for Sonny, Sonny and Cher. Don Cher. You know what? I will sing to you, but just not today. Unfortunately, I'm not in the space to start singing on my channel. I'm be honest with you. I woke up this morning, and although I'm extremely thankful for the blessings of the Lord, I'm dealing with some things as well. So, but thank you so much for just asking. You and honestly, maybe tomorrow, right? And she's not asking me to sing, like really sing, because I'm not a singer, but I can sing slightly. Like I'm the type of guy that sings in the background and could probably do some random notes that will make somebody think I can sing. But then when it's time for me to do a solo, I get exposed. I'm off key. I'm singing the wrong notes. All of that. I'm singing the right words, but when it comes to my key, I'm doing whatever the heck I want to. I'm starting in D flat and I'm ending the song in like C flat, probably even E flat. Either way, when I'm supposed to be sharp, I'm flat. So yeah, I just stopped being a student a long time ago. You didn't ask me for all that, but thank you so much for the super chat, Queen B. Quincy, if we are America first, why are we circumventing our farmers for SA1, South African ones? It's a smack in the face. It's not easy trying to get a farm. I'm with you on that part. Something I said months ago when we were just having conversations about helping out the South Africans. I was very stern on this whole situation, and I spoke about it. And I believe it caused me a whole lot of viewership and supporters. You know, whenever you disagree with Musk, because my direction was, I thought we were just focusing on our country. I thought we were going to keep our nose out of other people's businesses. Out of other people's business. That's what I thought. But you can help out other countries and still help out our farmers as well. That's something that our country has been doing for the longest. It's not like we're stepping over the farmers that we have and saying, nope, we're not doing anything for you, but those guys right there, we're definitely going to do something for them. Yeah, come on in. We're not going to do anything for the farmers we have, but we're definitely going to do something for you. Y'all come on in. So I don't think we're necessarily circumventing, but I can see how it looks that way. And that's something that I also point out to conservatives and to the MAGA Republicans as well. I want y'all to consider that. The optics will be what the optics are. This is real. Quincy's super chat is not just her statement, it's not just her thought process. There's millions of people in this country who think this way, who believe that we are stepping over American farmers just to help other people. Because when you look at it, we're bringing some farmers over here. We're putting their resume on the internet, talking about all the things that they're capable of doing. Where there's one video that I have, and I'm not going to play the video, but I have the information on my channel. Let me go ahead and get this right quick. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. All right, so we're putting their resume out there and everything about all the different ways that they could be beneficial to our country. This isn't it either. This isn't it either. I can't seem to find it. I can't seem to find it. But no, I can't seem to find it. But what happened is they put their resume out there of all the different things that they were able to do and achieve in South Africa as farmers, and all the benefits that they can bring as far as, I think, all right, let me just say this. I believe that they will be farm workers and farm hands. I believe that they would definitely be beneficial to farmers who are already here in America, because that's essentially what will happen. And if I'm wrong, history will show. The future will show that. All right. So hopefully they come here to help other farmers, and they're not just given acres and acres and acres of land and all the John Deere equipment that they can eat. Like, just you get all of the John Deere equipment, whatever you want. You just name it. You get all of the seeds and all of the this and all of the that. We're going to make sure that you are straight. We're going to make sure you have everything you need. We're going to love on you, and we're going to continue to disregard American farmers. I don't think that that's going to be the case. But if that is going to be the case, trust me on this, Quincy, I wouldn't mind put my own viewership on the line to speak the truth about that. So we're going to watch that closely, and we're going to report on it, because before Trump was even picked to be the president again, voted in as the president again, as 47, I said that we would definitely hold him accountable on this channel. And I love the fact that you're on the same frequency as I am. I would love to hold him accountable, but I don't think I'm believing that it will be beneficial to our country, in my opinion. But we will see. Hopefully that's a fair answer. And thank you so much for the super chat. And good morning. Good morning. Hearing this, I have a niece. She is half black and half white, but her skin color and hair is pure white. So what would that put her under to me, American? That will put her under, as soon as people find out that she's half black, they're going to say she's black. She can be white as snow. But as soon as people find out that she got a black father or a black mother, she black. Black, you're black. I don't make the rules. This was a rule that came up a long time ago. It's the one drop rule. It's the social experiment rule. It's how we communicate to one another. Thank you so much for the super chat, Hydro Man. I appreciate you, brother. I'm at Quincy, putting on my tinfoil hat. I read that they were experts that were paid to leave for South Africa. I have to dig more on this theory. All right, so I read that they were experts that were paid to leave South Africa. So maybe they are. Maybe they are here to do something egregious. I'm not sure. Maybe. Thank you, 1320 Bushido. Appreciate it. Quincy. Quincy don't know what she's saying. U.S. farmers are good. There you have it. Mika said that you don't know what the heck you talking about, Quincy. That's what she said. She said U.S. farmers are straight. We're good. It's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to see here. We're fine. We're fine. Don Lemon can stop crying. We're going to be okay. But we will hold them accountable, and we will be watching. Again, guys, thank y'all so much for pulling up and being a part of our Morning Vantage, episode 23. I really appreciate you guys for all of the support, all of my blues, my moderators, Katarina, Courtney, Angel, Shane, Michelle, Nanny's Taking the World, Renee, best auntie ever, Shoemaker. I haven't seen Shoemaker in a while. Somebody go find Shoemaker. Maybe somebody pissed him off. I don't know. But guys, thank y'all so much for always being a part of what we got going on. I appreciate you guys. Everybody who submitted a super chat, thank you so much. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal. And anyone who need, if you're a content creator already and you got things moving and shaking and you want to save some time, holler at me, man. I have a smooth way of making sure that your channel really explodes, and all you need is a team behind you, and we're going to be your team. We're going to be your team. I'm going to be your coach, and we're going to do some amazing things. Make sure you reach out to me with VIP, and we can get it moving. If you're just starting your YouTube journey, consider getting our YouTube course in the descriptions, very first link, and let me know how you feel about it. I can't wait to work with you. I'll see y'all on the next live stream. Love y'all, and thank you again, guys. And thank you to Treebeard too. Thank you to Treebeard for helping me with all this. He's absolutely phenomenal. Peace, guys. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have, trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing, we have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.